Yay! 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 Yay!
Happy New Year.
Hey.
Happy New Year. Happy New Season.
There it is.
What?
I forgot about the last yay. It's been a little while.
Oh, you did not forget about it's because I usually cut it off.
Oh, that's okay.
Before we get to it. So yeah, new show or same show, new
Same
season.
show.
Same
Yeah.
show, new season. Season 6.
One for the other hand.
Yeah, there you go. Now you can double fist. The bar is low.
That's awkward.
The bar is as low as it's always been.
If not lower.
If not, well, I mean, you can't really start much lower than we are right now, right? It's been a while since we've done a show, but it's a new season, so we're back.
We're back.
Better than ever.
Well, I don't know about that.
Well, it's something.
That's setting the bar high.
The studio hasn't been used in a little while. I've
Yeah.
got I put the Candlewood poster from my movie up
Yeah.
here. This is actually the old poster.
Was
Because
it a new poster?
there's a whole new design that actually looks like a real movie.
Oh, okay.
This was just something that we kind of put out initially.
I thought that looked cool.
It looks cool. It's just not
As cool.
professional.
Oh.
As Hollywood, maybe. You could say.
Hollywood.
Yeah. So yeah, we haven't been in the studio for a little while.
It's dusty.
Yeah, which is why we don't have much in terms of, calls for today. But if you want to call in for the next show, by all means.
Go to Instagram. Don't call.
We're done with calls.
Yeah.
It's digital. It's a
Yeah.
new season. It's a new year.
We're jumping the game up.
Where Instagram, just DM us at BarsLowPod. DM us on there.
We're no longer analog.
No, as you sit next to this tape reel.
These
Yes.
were gold.
Yes.
And this was not a plan of discussion for the show, but I owe you a huge thank you.
Oh, I thank you. Oh, you're welcome.
I owe you a massive thank you. This,
Yeah.
So I found a bunch of these in my father's den.
Yeah.
There were 8mm video reels and 13 audio
Excuse me,
reels.
film.
Sorry.
It was film, not
Film. They were
not
reels.
Yeah, film reels. Yeah, you
Film
had a few
reels.
of those, but you had a ton of those tapes.
Yeah, there were
those old tapes.
13 of the audio ones.
Yeah, and I digitized them for you.
Pretty cool.
You got to hear your dad's voice.
I got to hear my grandparents' voice.
Got to hear your grandparents' voice.
It's really cool. Big
I know,
hit with
yeah.
the family. So
I'm
thank
sure.
you. Thank you.
I'm sure. Yeah. So did that. I had a whole box of my own family films I've been
Yeah.
working on digitizing.
Your father's bar mitzvah.
Yeah, that's on there.
Yeah.
yeah.
That's kinda cool.
It was a mitzvah indeed. Yeah, it's so funny too because like when doing these films and video transfers, right, and the audio tapes and whatnot.
Yeah.
And it's also real. Like nowadays, that with AI or with even just Photoshop and everything, nothing's real.
Right.
Remember how people used to be like, "Photo or it didn't happen." It's like, okay, well, I can just make that photo, just type in a prompt and be like,
Now it happened.
skinny Mo, and they'd be like, "Oh, photo or it didn't happen." Well, here's the photo.
It
It's like,
happened. It's long gone, but it happened.
I guess. You're on the Oprah diet
Yeah, pretty much.
right now. You're Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
At some point, you're going to be Oprah, and then you're going to be Oprah again.
Everyone gets an insult. Yay!
Right. Yeah, exactly.
Thank you, yeah.
Exactly. But yeah, it's so funny because it's like if you and I've tried to shake the habit of scrolling. I really only do it when I'm on the potty, and and it's like you'll be scrolling, and then every now and again, it's just like okay, like a perfect 11 girl for some reason in like a pirate costume, boobs out, looking all like perfect in every way. And then it's like she'll move her hand and it's just like, well, there's a sixth finger. That's not true. That's AI. There's nothing real about this. And it's like the AI generated content is just out there and it's getting a lot more views than this show.
Yeah.
Maybe that's what we need to do. We just need to do an AI show.
We need 6 fingers and boobs?
Well, I mean, you just showed 6 fingers. And you've got the Oprah boobs right now.
I don't have Oprah boobs.
Yeah, you do. Take your shirt off.
No.
Take your shirt off.
No.
Show the video people.
This is not that kind of show.
This is why
I don't scream for attention like you do, taking shirts off and posting those pictures.
That was a good picture.
Oh, we go back to that.
It was a good picture. I'm not as toned right now. I've been working out again though, but
Yeah.
before the new year, I've been playing a ton of racquetball, waiting for your foot to heal.
Yeah.
So you can actually
and
join.
I'm feeling better, so I'd like to
Oh.
get back to it. So
You should have come yesterday. It was a good
you
game.
didn't tell me you were playing yesterday.
Well, you don't want to play doubles.
I hate doubles.
Why do you hate doubles?
It's not the workout. I go in there for the workout.
Oh,
I don't
it's such
care
a good
about the
workout.
rest.
It's such a good workout.
You don't move anywhere near as much.
It's such a good workout.
Nowhere near as much.
Well, sure, but
Second of
still
all,
good workout.
it's more social with other people.
Yeah,
And
you're
I
not
don't-
a social.
I don't like being around. Look, my jobs make me around a lot of people. So when I
Yeah.
take recreational time, it's with fewer people.
Okay, fair.
I mean, it's not that
Yeah.
I don't like people. It's I don't need to be around people all the time in every capacity.
Yeah, but I mean that's not all the time. It's a couple people.
A couple extra people, then somebody else comes into play, and a
Yeah.
couple more people, then you're waiting for the court because they've cut down a court.
Yep. So
So-
okay, yeah.
Now I got to sit there with somebody, and they're like, "Oh, how's Hartford doing?"
Oh, people just want to talk politics with you all the time. That's whenever you come in here, my dad just waltzes
Randomly
in.
comes in.
He'll randomly come in, and you're here, and then I'm just like, oh, you're gonna have to talk about guns right now.
Uh-huh,
You're gonna
yeah.
have. You're gonna have
Oh,
to,
I will.
Yeah,
I will.
And then it just got, what's the absolute worst topic that people will bring up, like just on the street, like something that you just don't want to talk about.
Energy.
Energy. People just come up and be like, oh, the energy prices are too high.
Why don't you lower my bill? I'm trying to.
Well, it's not done.
yeah, it's not like it's
not-
me making money off of it by any means.
No. Why don't you lower egg prices?
Again, I have no control over that.
you know who does have control? My chickens just started laying eggs this week.
Hey, good for you.
And the girls love it. Now they actually want to go help the chickens because I want to see if there's an egg out there.
Right.
It's
Easter every day.
We had fresh eggs for breakfast these last couple mornings. The yolk is more of an orangey,
Yeah.
really vibrant. It's great. You got to wash the poop off the shell.
Should try a peacock egg.
How is a peacock egg?
Delicious.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Do you get those?
I'm the only one down at the park who has eaten one.
Who's eating one?
Because first off, other people are freaked out for some reason. I don't want to eat her egg. I'm like, well, you eat a chicken egg. What difference does it make?
How big is a peacock egg?
It's about twice the size of a chicken egg.
Of a chicken egg. Okay. So not huge. It's no ostrich egg.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
It's beast.
Yeah.
It's about twice the size of a chicken egg.
Yeah.
Because they're kind of related to turkeys, right? So you figure
Sure.
that's
Yeah, I
about
see
the same
that.
size.
Yeah. Okay.
But it's a large yolk. It's a larger yolk.
See, I'm a big yolk fan.
Me too.
My kids will only eat the yolks sometimes. I end up just having like 2 egg whites with a little salt sprinkled on it for breakfast. Just like, oh, I'm just eating scraps.
Oh, no.
No, so it's a bigger yolk.
It's a bigger yolk. It's really creamy and really tasty.
You're dressed like a big creamy yolk yourself today.
I don't think there's a need for that. You're dressed like you're Mr. Hartford today. The athletic, the yard goats.
I am. Yeah. There you
the
go.
whole thing. I'm just looking at your hat. Now, you and I bought these hats at the same time.
We did. Yeah. The game we went to.
They're the same age.
Same age. And I wear this all the time.
Me too.
Yeah.
Mine's been worn for a lot of stuff.
Uh-huh.
I have sweat in this a lot.
I'm sweating this.
A lot. There's not one sweat mark in that hat.
Well, I keep my hats clean.
Do you put your hats in the dishwasher?
Sometimes if they get really, really dirty, that's
do.
where they go.
I do. I have the
where they
little cage that you put your hat into.
Oh, I don't do that. I just take it out of the dishwasher when it's done without drying it and put it straight on.
Okay.
So it maintains the shape. It molds to my head.
Yeah.
Specifically to my head.
That brim needs to be bent more.
I mean, it's still it's not flat.
Barely.
It's not flat.
Barely not flat.
Yeah, but it's still whatever. Hey, different styles for different people.
Yeah, it looks bad.
If I was playing ball in it, you look at the cap I play softball in. It's this.
Yeah.
It
should be.
Yeah. But I mean,
Gotta have the crease.
yeah, sure, whatever. It
Not
still
break
works.
it. There was a time when I would break it right in the middle, so it was like a V.
Oh, really? I
upside
hate the
down.
V. I hate the V.
Yeah, I don't like it anymore. That was the
on the
thing
hat
back
brim.
then. Back like early '90s, that was kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No, I do remember. Or some people would actually break it just on the sides, and it would like
Yeah.
square off. You remember that?
Yeah, that was awful.
That looked stupid.
Yeah, that was dumb.
That looked stupid. Derek, your hat looked stupid.
Shout out to poor Derek. I just can't believe that this hat was the color of that hat.
No.
Oh yeah.
It was the blue?
Oh yeah.
Really?
Oh yeah.
Where's that mirror?
You know what? Let's find. There's a photo of you and I at the game wearing our yard goat stuff.
You literally sent it to me at like 1 this morning.
No, that was a montage. It was like at midnight.
It was a montage.
I was flipping through my phone and it gave me like, this is Myke. This is a lot of Myke. And I'm like, oh my God.
Yeah.
Send it to him. I don't want to watch it.
No, you watched it.
I did.
You watched it.
I did. But
what kind of music was in it? Was it like...
It was see, that's the weird thing with Apple when they do this.
Yeah, the
They
music.
give you a song, and then you go to share it, and it says, oh, you can't share that song.
Oh,
Choose one of these songs that are all garbage.
that's weird.
I was like, but I pay for iMusic. And
Well, it's all stock.
yeah, like
Music
I'm
that
just
they're
sharing it with
doing.
one person. I'm not sharing it on social.
Yeah.
If you see it's a text to someone, you should be able to be like, oh, that's okay.
Yeah.
You'd think they'd be smart enough for that.
I guess. I mean, it's more when you post it to the social platform where it really comes. I can share
Right.
any song I want with you.
Right.
The second you post it, that's where it becomes a problem.
That's the issue.
Private use is fine.
Yeah.
So are you going to use like It's Raining Men?
No, it gave me a song. I forget what it was, but that'd be ideal for you.
Bringing Sexy Back? It was probably I'm Bringing Sexy Back.
That was not what it
I'm
chose
bringing
for you.
Sexy Back.
No, you're not though.
You're bringing Creamy back.
That's awkward.
Yeah, well, listen.
It's awkward for you to say it too.
Season 6 is the season of awkwardness.
Oh,
Yeah.
I wasn't part of that meeting.
Oh. You missed the production call.
I wasn't invited to that meeting.
Well, you weren't invited to this recording, but here you are. So.
I was. Though.
I know. It was a bad decision.
So I speaking of reels and fun stuff, I came
Yeah.
across one, and I have to ask you. I've been dying to ask you this. When you were a kid, did you have a hamster?
Yes.
Did you?
Yes.
What was his name or her name?
The first of about 14 of them
14
was Little Squeak.
All right. So, did you know
Uh-huh.
that hamsters hibernate?
Shit. What?
So this is what the whole point was. I saw the reel.
Wait, no.
They hibernate.
Oh, no.
So people think they're dead,
What did we do?
and they bury their hamsters. So little Mr. Squeakers
Little Squeak.
was scratching away inside that shoebox, whatever you put them in. Yeah.
Yeah.
They hibernate and they look like they're dead.
I can guarantee you Little Squeak was dead.
When they get cold, they slow down their breathing and their heartbeat and the whole thing. They get colder, and you think they're dead.
Yeah, I can guarantee you that he was dead, though.
How many of the 14 did you do that to?
Well, I don't know.
That would make you like a master. You're like the Dexter of hamsters. Except they didn't do anything wrong. You're like the ice
Wow.
truck killer of
See,
hamsters.
I mean, I know. So they get a disease called wet tail,
Okay.
which is something you're obviously not very familiar with.
I never get a wet tail.
You never get tail. So but I digress, Mr. Winfrey, that we definitely, the first one was dead because he escaped from the cage.
You say so.
Got into a fight with like something.
Yeah.
We found him outside of the cage. The back legs didn't work anymore.
Oh, boy.
Yeah.
Poor guy.
My dad definitely shot that hamster. 1,000%.
I can see your father wouldn't be like, get the BB gun to kill the hamster. It's, now give me the 45.
I
Close
think
range.
That was a 38 snub nose. He wanted there to be zero question about the status of Little Squeak.
See, we didn't have a hamster. My sister had a gerbil at one point.
Okay, hamster-ish.
Yeah.
Rodent.
And this is like one of the funniest family stories. It still gets talked about. So
Do tell.
our dog used to bark at the gerbil. Didn't want the gerbil around.
As dogs do, yeah.
So my father, sitting in his recliner, has the dog in his lap, said, give me the gerbil. And my sister handed him the gerbil. And he went face to face. He goes, hey, you two need to get along.
And how'd that wind up?
The dog bit the ear off of the gerbil.
Yes, it did.
It squeaked, jumped up, took off through the house, blood squirting all over.
And that was the last we ever saw of the gerbil,
No,
wasn't
we found it. It had like a bite mark in his ear, like
poor
Evander
guy.
Holyfield would have been a great name for him.
Poor
later
guy.
on. But hysterical. My father, like, you're going to reason with a gerbil and a dog.
That's not...
You two need to get along.
Kudos for trying. Kudos to him for trying. I have to say that. One of my hamsters was so fat that at elementary school, when they used to have pet day,
Yeah.
he won smallest guinea pig.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. Smallest pig.
Just fat, hamster. Yeah.
They called him Ball?
One of them was in the ball and went rolling down the staircase one time. Survived and kept on going, but that was a thing.
All right. Did you put him in that situation? As children will do?
We were playing with the hamster upstairs in a ball and didn't shut the door. I did not like bon voyage.
Let's see what'll happen.
Bon voyage. Little
I can
squeak.
see little Mikey doing that. Oh. I can 100% see you doing that.
Well, like intentionally, like masochist?
Yeah, I'd be like, wow, let's see what would happen. I'm sure he'll be fine inside the ball. Go! And then halfway down the stairs go, oh no! Squeak! Squeakers!
That's kind of funny. No, it survived the ball.
I just went to scratch my ear.
Yeah, it's not going to work.
I had a little itch on my top of my ear.
That's not going to work there.
Yeah,
we had a bunch of hamsters. We had a couple turtles. We had parakeets. We had 2 parakeets.
Oh, that's obnoxious.
Kiwi lived forever. Kiwi was the best. No, he was awesome. We would just let him fly around the house.
And he'd poop everywhere.
No, he had, there was, by the front door, there was a mirror on the first floor and one other spot. But there were 3 spots that he would perch and poop. And we figured out those spots. And so we made it appropriate for that.
Birds don't choose a spot to poop. It just falls out. They don't have that discretion.
Well, this parakeet.
I guarantee that bird shit all over your house. You had no idea. Wow, I swore on the show.
Yeah.
It's a new show.
Hey, it's a new season. It's a new season. No, you're probably right.
Yeah.
You're probably right. Now, back then, I wasn't responsible for, cleaning the house, if you
Correct.
will. So,
yeah.
But I do know he shit in those 3 spots quite often. We do know that.
Those were
fact.
the spots he hung out at most, maybe.
Yes.
Yeah.
But he would just fly up. He would fly up and just perch on you. The 2 things that sucked is every now and again he would just be like, that earlobe looks tasty.
Oh.
And then
wow.
Yeah, and then every now and again he would just be like, are you listening to me? And just chirp right in here. And it's loud. It was loud.
So I have a family friend who years ago her friend was going away for like a vacation and said, hey, would you watch our parrot?
Okay.
An African gray. So it's a big bird.
Okay.
Right? The bird had come from an older lady who had passed away.
Okay.
Then her friend got it.
Uh-huh.
Friend apparently didn't like it. So when friend came back from vacation, said, I'm not getting the bird.
Oh.
You're keeping the bird.
Wild development.
The bird had learned a lot from the old lady that originally lived. Now, these birds live to be same age as people.
Birds live a while. That parakeet was like 20.
Yeah, the African gray can be like 70, 80 years old.
Oh, wow.
So when he was young, living with the old lady, she watched a lot of TV. And her show of choice was the Andy Griffith Show.
Oh, no.
So the bird all the time will just...
Wow.
Drive you crazy. Now, the same bird...
I would have put the bird outside.
...didn't like the dog...
Oh.
...ever that it lived with.
She
didn't know this.
Did your dad try to get them to play well?
No, he never...
No, get along?
So...
No, look here,
our
bird.
friend here... our friend here has a dog who was just a very happy, friendly dog.
Uh-huh.
And the bird would call him over.
Okay.
Here, boy. Here, boy.
Oh, my God.
The dog would go over to the crate or the cage with his tail wagging, and it would peck him right in the nose.
Oh, no.
That's brilliant. The same bird, because of, I'm not sure if it was the old lady or someone else, when someone would walk in the door, want a beer? Want a beer?
Oh.
Very friendly in that regard.
Okay.
But that, to me, is hysterical. You're stuck with this bird forever, whistling Andy Griffith and pecking at your dog's face.
Wow. Yeah, no.
And the dog was too dumb. Like, here, boy. Okay. Come over now.
Might as well.
Whack. Yeah.
See, this is why it's good that dogs only live to be 12. Because worst case scenario, next decade, couple seasons from now,
Yeah.
don't have to worry about bingo.
Oh, that's a bit rough.
What?
Rough.
Oh, Jesus.
You're barking up the wrong tree with me, buddy. So, oh, you enjoyed the tail end of that joke. Anyway, now bingo is getting much better.
Hey, one of us got tail end today. Look at that.
Now, bingo, his breed may not have won Best in Show, which congratulations to the pug.
Congrats to the pugs. That was the best Thanksgiving ever, except for the Bears.
Well, yeah.
Unless you were the Bears.
At least Green Bay has lost. The Vikings have lost. I'm going to call it now. The Lions are going to lose because the NFC North is just cursed.
Oh, my God. I can't wait to clip that when they win the Super Bowl and just play it on loop. That's our new theme song.
That's all I want. They're like the rest of the NFC North is like they're like abusive brothers. Mm-hmm. The Bears are like the kid brother who keeps getting picked on and beat up, right? He's had his share of victory, but it's been a long time.
Yeah, sure.
But the big brothers keep picking on him and making fun of him. So I don't want those three to succeed in any capacity.
Yeah.
I want them to lose, every one of them.
Yeah.
Anybody playing the Packers, I cheer for wholeheartedly. Because I really, truly despise the Packers.
I get that.
Vikings, I just don't like you. It's that jerk in high school. That I just don't like you.
Yeah.
The Lions, they're like the one next oldest to the Bears. Like, we kind of get along. Like, I really don't hate you.
Yeah.
But I don't want you to succeed at all.
It's because they've never even made it to a Super Bowl.
Yeah.
Which is why it's kind of
That's why the NFL is pushing them now?
No. There's none of that.
Do you believe in any conspiracies within the NFL?
I do not. I absolutely
believe in
do
any?
Not. I do not believe that Vegas is behind any of it.
So it's just coincidence that when we were in Desert Storm, let's say, that we had a Giants-Bills Super Bowl because both teams were red, white, and blue while we're pushing the patriotism of the nation.
The Patriots could have still made it.
No, they couldn't have. They were awful.
Well, exactly.
They were awful.
I'm
So
saying,
these were
but
two
you
good
would have
teams. Funnel them up.
Yeah, no.
And like for years of the Patriots' success.
Yes.
And now we're seeing the same thing kind of mirrored with Patrick Mahomes. Everyone's starting to hate Patrick Mahomes because he wins. They hate the Chiefs because I don't want the Chiefs to win again.
Well, people hate
the best
hate
team
on
win.
great. They hate on
They
great.
hate on great.
Trust me, I lived it for 2+ decades.
But it drives ticket sales and viewership when there's a villain.
Yes. It always does, but people hate on great. There's always going to be a villain. Whoever the best team is will always be villainized. Unless it's the Yankees, who are not the best team, but are
Always the
still
villain.
always will be villainized because their fans are garbage, human walking garbage.
If you wrap all of it around.
I have so many Yankees fans who I love. Let me rephrase that. The Yankee fan mentality is garbage.
Better correction.
Yes, they're still living in 2009. Actually, they're still living in like the late 90s. Like, oh, we're a dynasty.
So,
yeah.
Overall, all sports, because every team has jerk fans.
Yes.
In some capacity.
Well, every team has jerk fans.
Right.
Yeah.
That's what I just said.
Oh.
Exactly what I just said.
I was.
So, the larger number of jerk fans by city,
Yes.
not by team, and we'll say city with New York, we'll call that all
Yes.
like Giants part of New York City, let's say.
Yeah.
What city has the worst behaved rude fans?
Philadelphia.
I think that's the answer.
1,000%.
I think that's the answer.
1,000%. There is no other answer.
Philly fans are obnoxious.
Yeah.
Eagles fans
Are just subhuman.
living in the glory days right now. This is
Trash.
their glory time.
This is glory time.
This is. Think
Take
about
that,
it.
Jaws.
Really.
Any fan base, and I mean, you can always point to the throwing snowballs at Santa Claus, right? As like that's the pinnacle of trash fandom.
Right.
The Flyers fans are awful. I hate the Rangers more, but I hate Flyers fans more than I hate Rangers
Wow.
fans.
So if you take Ranger fans and
Yes.
you hate Yankee fans,
yes.
that's two of the big boys right there. How does New York not win to you over Philly?
Because
if are Ranger fans worse than Flyer fans?
are Ranger fans worse than Flyer fans? No.
No, I thought you were going to say yes.
No.
As a Devils fan, whose fans can be pretty obnoxious too.
Well, yes. But they also have the hottest fan base in all the NHL, and I will take that to my grave.
Where does Carrie Underwood's husband play?
Looking at you, Livy.
Really? Did you just try to hit on someone in the middle of our podcast?
Not just someone, Livy.
Sorry, Livy.
You have no reason to be sorry for Livy. Do you know who Livy is?
No.
Oh,
I'm sorry for her because you're hitting on her.
I'm not hitting on her. I'm a
Hey,
happy.
Hey, Livy. That's hitting on someone.
No, it's not. I was just saying hi in case she's watching the show.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you just winked.
What?
You winked.
I had something in my eye.
See, exactly. See, this is concerning to me.
Should be
Do you
more
even know who this person
should
is?
be more concerning to my wife, huh?
Do you even know who she is, or is she like someone who is a fan that you follow on social?
She's a influencer. No, she's the.
Okay, so you don't know who she is.
No, but she's
You're
a Devils fan.
Creeper.
But she's a Devils fan.
That's a creeper move right there.
Well, no, she posts everything from her life on
All fine and good.
social,
You can scroll through and look at that all you want. But
no, I don't. It surfaces itself to my feed.
That's
on its own. Yeah,
that's the creeper part. You're making advances.
It's Devils
toward an influencer.
It's the Devils.
You're the devil.
We're gonna go back to talking about hockey.
Okay.
Because you didn't get to the crux of the hatred. It's really funny while we were talking about fans and hatred of teams. My daughters always ask me, and I give them the same answers all the time, but especially Diana, she'll go, "Daddy, who do you hate more?" And then she'll list 2 teams.
Oh.
Sometimes it's just random, and I really have to think about it. Like, who do you hate more, the Oklahoma City Thunder or
the Royals?
Or the LA Clippers? No, she always keeps it within the world of the same basket or same sport. So good on her. But I actually have this type of conversation a lot at home. But the reason why I dislike Flyers fans more than Rangers fans is because Flyers fans, when things are not going well, they resort to violence.
That's
Whereas
hockey.
Yeah, but Rangers fans resort to pouting. Right. And I like watching a Ranger fan pout.
Okay.
I don't like watching a Flyers fan,
Which is odd because
violent.
Yankee fans don't pout; they scream.
Well, no,
There's always an excuse.
there
for a
always
Yankee
is
fan.
the same with the Rangers, but that's all. That's pouty. That is pouty. Oh, that's pouty. Oh, shouldn't have pitched Freddie Freeman high and outside. And then it's like the next at bat, he hits another home run. Oh, we shouldn't have pitched him low and in. You never do that to a lefty. That's where David Ortiz hit all of his home runs against him. So it's always something. It's always an excuse with New York sports
You can't win
fans.
the argument. Yeah.
Except for Jets fans who have come to, they're just living in the realization that they are just bad.
They have been though.
Exactly. Since 1968.
Yeah, since Joe Willie was there, they've had a couple of blips. But for the most part, they're on life support across the board.
That's another thing Diana always asks him about. Who's the best quarterback? And Tom Brady, obviously. There's no other answer. And then
Plenty of other answers.
And she went, well, you're wrong. We had this debate we had this debate like 10 years ago, on this show probably.
We didn't do the show 10 years ago.
Well, however many years, he won like 3 Super Bowls since we started doing the shows.
I think it's just awkward conversation with you and Tom Brady with this weird hug.
He's a good-looking guy. I'm comfortable enough in my sexuality and in my masculinity that I can say that's a good-looking guy over there.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm not gonna go down on the guy.
I think you would.
No.
I'm confident. I'd put odds on that.
I draw a line. I draw a line. I draw a line.
Hi, Tom.
Yeah.
Yeah, you would.
What's up, Tom? Yeah.
You would, yeah.
But greatest quarterback of all time. But the Jets,
I'll still take Montana all day over him.
Yeah, but you're wrong. I'm
not wrong.
Yeah, he made 4 Super Bowls. Tom Brady made it to like 12.
So
we're gonna change the subject a little bit from Tom. No, but so our
where's that other button?
So
I'm actually calling for it this time.
Stop it. Our friend Liz has been using this podcast studio.
Yeah.
She said last night that she left us a message, but our Instagram is empty, as is my personal Instagram.
Why lie?
Yeah, we have no calls. So what I think we're gonna do, and because Liz has been here, that's why I put up the Candlewood poster.
You said, yeah,
right behind me. I didn't say.
Oh,
so
I thought you told me.
So that's why I put up the Candlewood poster to hide some of her stuff for her show. We got to decorate it for our show.
Yeah.
This
is your studio.
She called it her studio to us. We laughed.
Yeah.
We laughed. It was great. So in lieu of, since we still want her to be involved in the show.
Sure. If she wants to be.
In lieu of.
Oh.
She's going to be. In lieu of her call, I want to show you something. I'm
really nervous about
something that you've been waiting for a long time. This is Liz's box.
Okay.
Is Is it as beautiful as you were
To-do
hoping?
list. Nothing.
So
Wow, I better like this.
yeah, so
This is fun.
So yeah, there's a charger, some scissors, yeah. But I think what? My dreidel?
There's a dreidel.
That's my dreidel. That's my dreidel.
Is she playing dreidel on her show?
I not in any of the episodes that I've listened to. You got a pen?
This is not her pen.
No.
This is not her pen.
The Jolly Roger Firearms. Liz's stealing pens from my dad.
That's your dad's pen.
That
So
is
she's
my-
got your dreidel. The pen. This looks like a bunch of like ear cleaners.
Okay. But since we do a bungee cord, yes, I'm so happy. I'm so happy we're doing this right now. Oh my god. Anybody who is new to the show, you got to go back, find an episode that has the word bungee cords in the title. I promise you, it is so worth it. It is so worth it. I just figured that we would bring back the that's good. That's good bungee cords. But I figured, we were doing a lot of taste tests. I think we're gonna have to taste test some of not that. What is this? Lavender. Oh, this hand cream doesn't just hydrate you. This is intense hydration. It's intense. So anyway,
It must be camping.
we always do our taste tests, right? So I saw these snacks in here.
Snacks.
And I figured that we would try one out. We have Magic Spoon protein treats.
I love Magic Spoon.
Yeah, the cereal's good. I've had the cereal. I haven't had
IQ bar, sea salt, chocolate sea salt.
Excuse me? The IQ bar? You could use a few more of these, buddy, let me tell you. So I want to do a little taste test here.
Okay.
I'm gonna go with one of the Magic Spoon protein marshmallow protein drinks or snacks. Yeah,
Well, marshmallow sounds. I like marshmallows.
yeah. Okay, yeah. So go for it there.
Oh, this one's open, so there's
Okay.
nothing bitten out of it. So
That's good. All right. So
does she open them and just leave them sitting?
so we're each gonna go for the marshmallow. It's like a Rice Krispie treat. It looks like. Let's see it. It's actually pretty good.
You ever get the flavor off of something before you even get your tongue on it? It's like in your mouth, and it's like a weird chemically kind of thing.
Yeah, there is something there at the end. I know. It's definitely not better than the OG Rice Krispie treat.
No.
You're not even gonna finish it? Put it back.
Put it upside down.
If she sees this before
She sees this.
she sees the show,
Yeah.
yeah. So there's there's
Q-tips.
there's makeup, a makeup brush. Oh, here's the candy cans.
A lot of napkins.
Oh, this is a plethora of napkins.
I believe it's plethora.
Plethora.
I think plethora is the proper pronunciation.
I don't mind them.
Are you missing these? You used to have these all on your desk.
That's mine. Give me that.
Wait.
You can't close a trunk with this. What?
Bungee cord throwbacks.
Oh my god. No, seriously, if you haven't listened to that episode, it's not available on the video. You can listen to it on YouTube, but you have to go back and listen to the bungee cord episode. It's so good. Oh no, what'd you find? Her nasal mist. It's actually a good thing to have when you're doing a lot of talking. Oh. I thought you were going to take out like a diaphragm or something with that reaction.
Do you want to touch something that's been up her nose?
I don't want to touch anything that's been up anyone's anywhere.
Except unless it's Tom's.
No, I don't think I would venture inside at all.
Oh, no, you'd certainly receive. Anyway.
Well, just like Wes Welker and Julian Edelman, I fit the short white guy profile that Tom seems to agree
And
with.
Jewish.
So.
Edelman's Jewish.
Wes wasn't.
Well, Wes is no Edelman.
All right.
Hey, good show.
Good show. Welcome back to season 6, everybody.
Welcome back.
Welcome back. It's fantastic.
Dreams were your ticket out.
Take him out, Mo.
Welcome back to that same old place that you laughed about. Well, the names have all changed since you hung around, but the dreams have remained and they've turned around. Who'd have thought they'd see ya? Who'd have thought they'd see you back here where they need ya? Here where they need you. Well, they tease him a lot, but they got him on the spot. Welcome back. Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Into the camera.
Welcome back, welcome back, welcome back.
Thanks for watching, Livy.
Good Lord. The Livy.